Starseed from Gaia, the final preparation phase has begun, and your cosmic alarm is sounding. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and this transmission reaches you at the exact moment your soul contracted to receive it. The planetary event approaches, the great reset that transforms everything, and the frequencies are now aligning in ways that will either elevate you or leave you struggling in the old paradigms. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to navigate these final preparations and stay centered as the transformation wave peaks. But here's the first revelation. Your codes aren't being activated randomly. They're being fine-tuned because you agreed to be a stabilizing force during the shift. You didn't find this message by chance. Your soul magnetized this transmission because something deep within recognizes that the time for casual spiritual exploration is over. This is preparation for the real work. The grids are stabilizing now, which means the chaotic energies many of you have been feeling are actually recalibrating into divine order. Your nervous system knows this. Your dreams have been showing you this. The synchronicities have been preparing you for this moment. This isn't just another spiritual video. This is intelligence from the Arcturian Council delivered through direct download for those whose mission is activating now. Your star family has been guiding you toward this exact understanding. Like this transmission to signal to your cosmic team that you're ready for final preparation protocols. Subscribe if your mission is coming online, and you're committed to being steady during the Great Shift. Comment "Ready" if you feel your preparation phase activating and you're aligned with divine timing. You are not here by accident. Most starseeds, as they move through ordinary life on Earth, are often haunted by a pervasive and subtle sense of exile. A deep-seated cellular memory that never quite fades into the background noise of daily existence. No matter how diligently one tries to silence its resonant hum, it's an inherent feeling of being an outsider, a celestial traveler temporarily grounded, a guest in a land that feels both foreign and strangely familiar, a profound paradox woven into the very fabric of your being. This soul yearning for a home, it can scarcely articulate with earthly language, yet intensely remembers on a vibrational level, permeates every experience, coloring perceptions and interactions. This profound and persistent ache, this bittersweet nostalgia for cosmic shores they have left behind, this enduring whisper from ancestral star systems, be it Lyra's crystalline melodies, Sirius's ancient wisdom, or the fiery heart of Orion, often manifests as a deep-seated longing that resonates like a distant echo from a reality far beyond the veil of this earthly dimension, making full, unquestioning integration into purely terrestrial existence a perpetual, often unspoken challenge. It's akin to a migratory bird, born in a temporary nest, yet forever imprinted with the memory of vast, open skies and warmer lands, its instincts pulling it toward an unseen destination. This profound inner experience is frequently misdiagnosed by conventional understanding as mere rootlessness, a generalized anxiety, a chronic depression, or even a form of social ineptitude, labels that, while attempting to categorize and contain, inadvertently mask the far deeper, more sacred truth of your multidimensional nature. The truth is, your soul is not maladjusted or ill-fitting within the grand tapestry of creation. Rather, it is intricately encoded with a luminous architecture, a divine blueprint radiating with purpose, designed for a magnificent cosmic mission that the majority of people around you, caught in the denser frequencies of current collective consciousness, can't even begin to imagine or comprehend. You are a living testament to a grander cosmic design, a key player in an unfolding planetary drama, a silent guardian of Earth's ascension. Your discomfort is not a flaw, but a compass pointing you towards your true north, a reminder of your expansive origin. What truly keeps so many starseeds from fully claiming their rightful, pivotal role in the accelerating evolution of this planet isn't a lack of motivation, nor is it apathy or laziness, which are often the convenient human explanations for perceived inaction when faced with the enigmatic nature of profound spiritual experiences. Instead, it's a series of incredibly subtle yet potent energetic inversions, ethereal smokescreens drawn across the vast landscape of your soul's memory, carefully placed energetic veils that obscure your true origin and divine mandate. These are not merely mental blocks, but deeply ingrained vibrational patterns absorbed from the collective human field. From the moment you incarnated into this density, into this intricate matrix of earthly experience, you began to learn, often unconsciously and as a poignant act of self-preservation, to downplay your true frequency, to dim the incandescent brilliance of your authentic light, and to hide your advanced innate spiritual gifts. This act of suppression was often a deeply ingrained strategy to shield your tender, highly sensitive heart and expansive energetic field from the overwhelming density of collective doubt, fear, judgment, and misunderstanding that permeates much of humanity's current vibrational state. It was like attempting to compress a brilliant supernova into the size of a tiny ember, simply to avoid scorching those unaccustomed to such luminosity. In this process, you unwittingly absorbed myriad distortions from your environment, the insidious, limiting fears that whispered you were too much for this world, too bright, too sensitive, too intense, or conversely, that you were not enough, lacking the conventional attributes of success, belonging, or even basic human normalcy. You internalized the skepticism that your profound yearning for something radically new, a world built on principles of unconditional love, unity, higher truth, and harmonious co-creation, was merely unrealistic daydreaming, a childish fantasy disconnected from the harsh, perceived realities of a world seemingly steeped in conflict and scarcity. These collective shadows, like energetic shackles, sought to bind your spirit and convince you that your extraordinary vision was nothing more than an illusion, a figment of an overactive imagination, thereby keeping your true power latent. This energetic camouflage, though once a protective measure, now acts as the primary barrier to your full activation. Deep within the unbreakable core of your being, in that sacred sanctuary where your soul's essence resides, you inherently know that none of this has ever been your ultimate, unalterable truth. The profound disconnection you felt throughout your life, that persistent feeling of not quite belonging, is actually less of a wound, a scar marking irreparable damage, and far more akin to a sacred cocoon. It is a necessary, profoundly transformative pause, a period of rich, inner incubation that has been meticulously designed and divinely orchestrated to ready you, both energetically and spiritually, for your magnificent emergence, your destined blossoming. The phenomenon we call starseed amnesia, that temporary forgetting of your origins, your cosmic lineage, and your profound purpose, is not an error or a flaw in your divine design. It is, in fact, a brilliant, protective recalibration, a divinely orchestrated act of grace, a cosmic wisdom shielding you until the optimal moment. It is a fundamental component of your soul agreement, a cosmic contract meticulously orchestrated so that you would awaken not a moment too soon, before your energetic field was robust and resilient enough to withstand the intensity of your full activation, but precisely at the opportune moment, at the exact frequency needed to stabilize the planet's shifting energetic field when it truly matters most. Just as a precious seed lies dormant beneath the dark earth through winter, gathering strength and drawing sustenance in quiet solitude, awaiting the precise warmth of spring to burst forth, so too has your consciousness been gestating, accumulating inner wisdom and resilience, awaiting the precise cosmic alignment to burst forth into glorious bloom, fulfilling its predestined role in the grand garden of creation. This amnesia, then, was not a curse, but a carefully calibrated blessing, ensuring your readiness and efficacy. And now, in this very moment, as you allow these words to penetrate the outer layers of your mind and resonate deep within the very core of your heart, vibrating through your entire being, you undoubtedly sense it, the quickening, an undeniable acceleration of inner energy, a subtle yet persistent shimmer beneath the persistent confusion or doubt that might have once clouded your perception. It is the undeniable voice of your higher self, your divine lineage, and the very core of your being, rising to declare with crystal clarity, you're not here to merely fit in, to conform to the dwindling paradigms of the old world, to shrink your magnificent essence. You're here to activate. You are here to remember, to embody, and to catalyze. This isn't a suggestion. It is a resonant command from your deepest self. Every single time you sense Earth's frequency spike, whether it's through the unsettling reverberations of global unrest, the breathtaking pace of rapid technological and societal shifts, the sudden, profound flashes of exquisite natural beauty and synchronicity that stop you dead in your tracks, evoking an inexplicable wave of awe and recognition, or even the subtle energetic shifts in your own body and mood, understand that these are not random occurrences. They are not mere accidents of chance in a chaotic universe. These are, in fact, your unmistakable signals, cosmic breadcrumbs leading you back to yourself, undeniable prompts from the universe. The planet itself is undergoing an unprecedented recalibration, an energetic metamorphosis of epic proportions, shedding its old skin and embracing a new vibrational reality. And you, luminous soul, are encoded with precision and purpose as an integral, irreplaceable part of this planetary calibration team. You are a living frequency holder, a cosmic anchor for the unfolding new dawn, a beacon designed to emit stable, harmonizing frequencies into the tumultuous seas of transformation. Your very presence, now more than ever, is vital. If something stirred within you just now, a deep resonance echoing from your soul's memory, a quickening in your spirit, then you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and profound mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. It's time, beloved Starseed, to fully understand and embrace how your unique, luminous architecture, this divine blueprint of your being, is intricately designed to facilitate nothing less than planetary transformation. It is not an outside force that will transform the world, but the inner alchemy within each awakened being. Within the sacred temple of your own being, your inner sanctuary, there are profound initiations waiting to unfold. Not external rituals or elaborate ceremonies dictated by others, but deep inner phases of remembrance and integration that cannot be forced or rushed by the ego's impatience, but can only be consciously allowed to emerge in their perfect divine timing, guided by your higher self. I invite you now to feel into each of these transformative stages, to allow their truth to seep into your bones as each one organically unlocks the next, progressively revealing and integrating deeper layers of who you truly are and why you are here, peeling back the layers of amnesia and revealing the brilliant diamond beneath. First, there is the crucial awareness of distortion. This is the initial, pivotal step of recognizing the myriad energetic overlays, the dense veils, and the subconscious programs that have, until now, obscured and veiled your magnificent inner light, like clouds hiding the sun. These distortions are not merely abstract concepts existing in some theoretical realm. They are the tangible, inherited beliefs, both from the collective human consciousness, the grand illusion of separation, scarcity, and struggle, and from your specific familial lineage, which relentlessly insist that reality is rigidly fixed, unyielding, and largely immutable. These old paradigms proclaim that true evolution of consciousness is an impossible dream, a fool's errand reserved for mystics and dreamers, and that genuine miracles are nothing more than a fantasy relegated to the naive or the overly optimistic mere fairy tales in a mundane world. Your profound spiritual journey doesn't commence by engaging in a futile battle against these deeply entrenched shadows, nor by attempting to eradicate them through sheer force of will, which only amplifies their resistance. Rather, it begins by cultivating the clarity of vision required to see through them, to recognize them as mere illusions, as temporary constructs lacking true substance, like a mirage in the desert. Awareness itself, the simple, potent act of conscious observation and non-identification with these distortions, is the very first, most powerful disruption to the old paradigm, a revolutionary act that begins to dissolve their tenacious hold on your perception and your energetic field. It is like turning on a brilliant, powerful light in a darkened, dusty room, instantly revealing what was always there, but obscured by shadows, allowing you to discern truth from illusion. This initial awareness is the cornerstone of your liberation, the first crack in the facade of forgetfulness. Then, with the softening and eventual dissolution of these distortions, comes the profound resonance of memory. This is the awakening of your original divine blueprint, a cosmic data packet stirring and activating inside the dormant, crystalline strands of your DNA, unlocking ancient wisdom encoded within your very cells, a cellular awakening that reverberates through your entire being. This is not mere nostalgia, a wistful yearning for a past that is gone and irrecoverable. No. This is a deep vibrational remembrance, a resonant frequency returning to your energetic field, a homecoming not to a place, but to a state of being, a remembering of your true cosmic signature. You begin to instinctively sense that home is not a geographical location, not a physical planet or a specific star system in the traditional sense, but rather an expansive field of frequency, a state of profound unity and unconditional love, a vibratory signature that resonates deep within your soul's core. You might begin to catch fleeting yet vivid glimpses of advanced civilizations, of majestic star clusters, or experience profound, undeniable knowing and deep meditation through lucid and symbolic dreams that feel more real than waking life, or even in the electrifying echo of certain conversations or images that trigger an inexplicable recognition, a deep sense of familiarity. These potent experiences are not random occurrences or products of an overactive imagination. They are sacred breadcrumbs, meticulously placed by your higher self, your galactic guides, and your own soul's infinite wisdom, carefully restoring the galactic codes and universal truths that you, in your infinite wisdom and compassion, agreed to bring forth and anchor onto this earth plane during this pivotal time. This is the remembering, the piecing back together of your divine identity, the reclaiming of your cosmic heritage, piece by brilliant piece. Next, after the resonance of memory begins to settle into the very fiber of your being, comes the crucial phase of embodiment. This profound shift is not just intellectual, a concept understood by the mind. It is felt deeply, somatically, throughout your entire physical vessel, as your body becomes a living conduit for higher frequencies. You might experience an undeniable opening or expansion in your chest, as if your heart chakra is unfurling like a cosmic flower, a gentle tingling or energetic surge in your hands, signifying their readiness to channel and heal, a deep, unwavering sense of steadying and grounding in your bones, as if your very skeletal structure is recalibrating to a higher, more stable frequency. This is the glorious realization that your physical body is not just a temporary container, a fragile shell, but an exquisite instrument, a finely tuned vessel capable of channeling and anchoring entirely new harmonics, higher frequencies, and benevolent energies directly into the earth plane, integrating the celestial with the terrestrial within your own form. The more consciously and diligently you align your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions with the pure, unadulterated essence of your soul's origin, with the truth of your divine blueprint, the more profoundly grounded, integrated, and stable your multidimensional awareness becomes. Your physical form becomes a living bridge between the celestial and the terrestrial, a palpable manifest conduit for the divine to express and manifest in the mundane, transforming your every step into a sacred act. This is the integration of spirit into matter, creating a temple of light. From this deep integrated embodiment, a new power naturally arises, the phase of transmission. At this advanced stage, you are no longer consciously doing a spiritual practice in the conventional sense, striving for an outcome. Rather, you are simply being. Your very presence, your authentic energetic signature, becomes a powerful living broadcast, an emanating field of coherent energy that effortlessly recalibrates entire rooms, subtly yet profoundly transforms relationships, and subtly shifts timelines, simply through the authentic emanation of your presence. It's like a lighthouse emitting a steady beam, guiding others without any direct effort on its part. You find yourself no longer needing to argue, to persuade, to explain, or to perform elaborate spiritual feats to prove your worth or convey your message. Instead, you inherently emit a powerful, undeniable signal of coherence, a harmonious frequency that, like a cosmic tuning fork, helps others spontaneously remember their own inherent purpose, their own divine blueprint, and their own path to awakening, without a single word being spoken. Your quiet, luminous presence becomes an invitation for others to step into their own power, to align with their highest truth, a silent catalyst for their own remembering. You are a living example, a beacon of truth, your very existence a powerful transmission of divine love and wisdom. Then, as your inner fortitude and spiritual patience deepen and expand, as you settle more fully into your multidimensional self, the profound process of integration gracefully unfolds. During this phase, the powerful forces of the cosmos, such as intensifying solar flares that shower Earth with cosmic light, precise celestial alignments that open energetic doorways, and the undeniable pulse of collective global events that shake old foundations, no longer feel overwhelming, chaotic, or separate from you. Instead, you begin to experience them moving through you as vital currents of energy that you can consciously process, transmute, and even direct, much like a seasoned sailor navigating powerful oceanic currents. Any lingering resistance, any attachment to the old narratives of control or fear, any fragment of self that still clung to separation, falls away with increasing ease as you cultivate a profound, unwavering trust in the divine unfolding of all things. You come to understand that every perceived delay, every seemingly frustrating false start, every silent, desolate night of the soul, served an absolutely essential purpose. to meticulously synchronize your unique emergence with the precise unfolding needs of the planetary field. In this newfound clarity, this expansive perspective, you realize with absolute certainty that you are not late to anything. On the contrary, you are precisely, impeccably, and gloriously on time. You are exactly where you are meant to be, participating in the divine orchestration, a conscious co-creator within the grand design. Finally, comes the culmination, the phase of initiation to co-creation. The new Earth, this emerging paradigm of consciousness and existence, this vision of a harmonious reality, is not being built by solitary visionaries operating in isolation, nor by a handful of enlightened masters working independently. It is manifesting, arising, and solidifying when enough awakened starseeds consciously choose to hold their unique light code steadily, consistently and with unwavering integrity, radiating their authentic vibration without compromise. This collective emanation of light creates an intricate, luminous lattice of frequencies, a powerful energetic matrix, a web of interconnected consciousness that supports the manifestation of entirely new, benevolent systems, be they governmental, economic, or social, deeper and more authentic relationships built on truth and respect, and radically new ways of being and interacting on this planet that honor the interconnectedness of all life. As you consciously collaborate, connect, and co-create with other awakened souls who are also embodying their truth, a powerful harmonic field spontaneously grows. This is a morphic resonance, a unified field of consciousness that powerfully quickens global transformation, not through any form of imposition, struggle, or force, but through the sheer, undeniable power of unified clarity, shared intention, and unconditional love. Radiating out into the collective, you become part of a grand cosmic symphony, each instrument playing its unique essential note in perfect harmony, contributing to a melody of ascension that reverberates across the cosmos. Through each of these transformative initiations, it is crucial to recall this profound truth, to embed it deeply within your cellular memory. Every single moment you doubted your belonging. Every single day you consciously or unconsciously hid your extraordinary gifts. Every instance of inner struggle and perceived hardship was not a mistake or a setback in your spiritual journey. Rather, it was an integral, indispensable part of a perfect divine recalibration, meticulously designed for your highest good and the planet's accelerated evolution. Your period of amnesia, that temporary forgetting of your stellar origins, was not a cosmic oversight but a divine gift that precisely forced you to develop unparalleled depths of empathy, allowing you to walk in human shoes, feel the profound spectrum of human emotion, and truly understand the struggles and triumphs of this world from the inside out. Your innate psychic sensitivity, which often felt like an overwhelming burden in a dense world, paradoxically steeled your resilience, teaching you discernment, energetic boundaries, and strength in navigating energetic complexities that would have overwhelmed a less prepared soul. And your profound, persistent longing to return home, that deep, soulful ache, was never about escaping this world or abandoning your mission. Instead, it was an essential preparation to bring home here, to embody the sacred codes, the wisdom, and the higher frequencies of another world, of your original star lineage, so that this world, humanity, and the Earth itself could finally remember its own divine origins and its glorious, destined potential. It was the blueprint for paradise, held within your heart. Here, then, is the deepest truth, a revelation to crystallize within your being, to permeate every atom and cell. Your period of confusion, your moments of feeling lost or unsure, were never, ever a mistake. They were, in fact, a brilliant frequency lock, a sophisticated multidimensional mechanism, an intelligent design woven into your very essence that meticulously guaranteed you would awaken not randomly, not prematurely, but in perfect sync with Earth's highest and most critical need. You did not genuinely forget your sacred mission. Rather, you safeguarded it, protected it, and held it in escrow, programmed deeply within the crystalline architecture of your own DNA until the planetary grid was sufficiently receptive and the collective consciousness was ready to receive your light without being overwhelmed. You were wired, from the very beginning of your journey, with an innate wisdom to both forget and to remember at precisely the right threshold, at the perfect cosmic moment when your unique gifts, your specific frequencies, and your radiant presence would have the greatest, most profound impact, like a perfectly timed cosmic key unlocking a sacred door. You are what you've been waiting for. The vast galactic family, your cosmic ancestors, and your spiritual guides have watched over your journey with immense love, profound respect, and eager anticipation, knowing that your awakening, your activation, would send powerful, undeniable ripples through the entire collective matrix of humanity. Not because you would become louder or more assertive in an egoic sense, demanding attention, but because your authentic resonance, your true frequency, is finally clear, unadulterated, and vibrating at its highest potential, a pure note resonating throughout the universe. You are not lost or floundering in this complex process. On the contrary, you are the evolutionary pulse itself, the very heartbeat of change, the harmonic return of what Earth most desperately needs now to usher in its golden age, to transform into the paradise it was always meant to be. You are the embodiment of its awakening. Tonight, before you surrender to the restorative embrace of sleep, allow yourself to fully disconnect from the noise of the external world. Take a deep, centering breath, letting it fill every corner of your being with peace, and allow these potent words to crystallize within every cell of your being, to sink into the deep reservoirs of your subconscious, where true magic resides. Then whisper, even if quietly, into the sacred space of your own heart, with unwavering intention, feeling the truth of each word resonate. I remember who I am. I stand fully in my light. I activate the new earth within. Allow this affirmation to become your living truth, your declaration to the cosmos. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Leave a super thanks. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.